welcome to the Total Soccer Show and our latest trivia special. Yes, get ready to play along at home and shout the answers at your podcast player in frustration as we occasionally fail to answer them. My name's Ryan Bailey. I've got absolutely no idea what's in store for this episode, but I know a man who does. His name is Taylor Rockwell. Hello, Taylor.
Hello, that's me. I'm the one. And I'm very excited to host trivia. It's going to be a good one. It's a new one, and I'm excited to see how it goes.
I could picture you in like a local brewery doing like a trivia night with the mic, having some fun. What do you think?
We've done that before, and it was mostly pretty fun. We did an audio one where you had to answer questions based on the commentary, and my favorite one was just the clip of the Dutch commentator screaming, Dennis Bergkamp! Dennis Bergkamp! And you had to try to figure out who he was talking about. Everybody got that question correct.
The last time I did trivia, I did music trivia, and it went to a sudden death where you had to guess the name of the song as soon as it came up, and it was My Morning Jacket, and I got it straight away, and I won a coupon for beer, Taylor. Greatest moment of my life.
Straight to jail.
Hey! Also joining us for this trivia episode, Mr. Joe Lowry. Hello, Joe. Are you ready to answer questions?
I'm ready to conquer. I've only done bar trivia once, and I came in confident and left humbled. So we're going to see if this happens today. I guess right now I am not feeling confident, so maybe I'll leave exalted instead of humbled. Maybe this is a flip side situation.
There you go. Graham Ruthven also here. Graham, how are you? That is not the first question. You don't get points for it.
Ah, damn. I'm very well, Ryan Bailey. The last time I did trivia in a pub, it also went to sudden death, and the question was, to the nearest 100, what is the attendance of the King Power Stadium? And I had been writing about Leicester City that day, and I went better than to the closest 100. I got it spot on, and it was the proudest moment of my life, quite frankly, right there.
Can I guess? I'm going to say 48,500.
No, lower. 32,261, I want to say. It is ingrained in my memory.
Wow.
Because of that moment.
There we go.
Anybody else feel like Graham's showing off? I feel a bit like Graham's showing off.
A little bit.
Yeah.
On this note, actually, before we get to our quiz, I should just remind you, dear listener, thank you very much to everyone who supports us on our Patreon. You can access it at patreon.com/Total Soccer Show for bonus episodes, bonus video, and access to our Discord server. Access to our Discord server, where all the cool kids are hanging out. And also, if you like to see our beautiful visages and see what we're wearing today, Taylor's got a lovely shirt on. You can check that out on YouTube, where we are showing our faces. Oh, Taylor just kissed his shirt. That was
I did.
just so you know.
And no Pirlo, no party, which I forever love this hat.
Oh, lovely stuff. Taylor, reins being handed to you. Here they are.
All right, I'm excited. So, at soccer the other night, my friend Dan, hello Dan if you're listening, gave me... So Dan is the one who has given us various bits of soccer like merchandise and paraphernalia over the year. Paraphernalia might be the wrong word. Including, as an example, I have an Eddie Pope trading card. I have a Jaime Moreno trading card. He gave me a Naomi Girma one recently. He's given us different ones for different people. I think there was a John McGinn one that I was meant to send to Graham, but is right behind me on the shelf.
You have
Graham,
my
one day
address,
I'll send it to you.
I love Naomi Girma.
Okay, well, I'll send you that along with the generic MLS hat I've been meaning to send you for, I believe, 3 years now.
Do you actually own that, Taylor? I'm being completely serious.
What, the generic MLS hat?
There are a few things I would enjoy wearing on my head more than that.
All right. I'm going to make that happen soon.
Amazing.
Maybe
anyway,
this week?
I've derailed us.
All right.
Shout out to Dan, though, in conclusion.
So Dan, who is wonderful, and also I would add is one of the organizers of the Healing Place team that we play on, which is a team primarily composed of people who are in a sober living facility and in recovery. He drives people. He does rides. He organizes. He schedules. It's him and our friend Patrick, who are the primary admin people behind that team. They make it work, and I show up and try to make people play soccer as best I can. But as at soccer practice the other night, Dan gave me 15 player cards from the 2021-2022 season. So 2021-2022, remember that.
Okay.
I have a couple clues for each player. After each clue, I will stop and wait for anyone to ring in, which for purposes of this game is basically just going to be say your name. If you get it right, you get the point. If you get it wrong, you cannot guess again until the next clue. So you're not just done guessing, but basically it gives everybody else the opportunity. You do not have to wait to hear the whole clue. If we get through all the clues and no one gets it right, then no one gets the point. I have fleshed things out a little bit because some of the clues were like, made 3 saves in March of 2021. And I don't know if that's really going to help you all. So I've tried to kind of balance it a bit. And reminder, the clues will be from the cards, so keep in mind when they are written in present tense, they are referring to 2022.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
I was definitely listening, but in case the other two weren't, these are all from the season 2021-22, just to clarify.
No, they're from,
Or that
from
time period, yeah.
91, 92, Ryan. Your favorite decade.
And is it the one? Is it all leagues or a single league or?
All over the place.
Okay.
A lot of them are national team. It seems to be. Yes,
Okay.
there are a few club ones, primarily national team. All right, here we go. Your first one. I will then reveal the player card to you after we are done. Continuing his ascent in the football world, this player saw extensive playing time at Euro 2020 as a reserve for his national team.
Read it one more time, if you don't mind.
Sure. Continuing his ascent in the football world, this player saw extensive playing time at Euro 2020 as a reserve for his national team.
That's a very confusing
It
sentence.
really is. It really, really is. It really, really is.
I'm gonna take a guess because there's no reason not to.
I believe we need to establish the buzzer system.
Joe.
Oh, yes,
Joe
Joe.
would like to take a guess if that's permitted by Taylor.
Please.
Thank you for the reminder on the buzzer. It'll never
Yes, sir.
happen again. I'm going to guess. It's too early for that. I'm going to say Rodri. I know it's wrong, but there's no reason not to guess Rodri.
It is wrong, but Joe, that is the correct tactics.
Thank you.
I like the gameplay here. I'm going to assume Ryan and Graham are content to not guess, so we'll go to the next clue. The attacking midfielder was at his most valuable in his country's round of 16 match against Germany, playing a ball in for a key pass before assisting a goal himself in a 2-0 victory. This
Graham.
attacking midfielder, Graham?
Oh no.
Mason Mount.
Incorrect, but you are
Okay.
moving in the right direction.
Can you read the
Can I
clue
guess?
one more time, Taylor?
Yeah, can you read that? I disrupted that.
Unless Ryan wants to guess, but Ryan, I believe there's a way to buzz in. The attacking midfielder was at his most valuable in his country's round of 16 match against Germany, playing a ball in for a key pass before assisting a goal himself in a 2-0 victory.
Why does Euro 2020 feel like 8 years ago?
Yeah, that's part of the confusing aspect of this one. Okay, here, yes. Wait, Ryan, did you want to say that? Because I
Ryan.
haven't heard your name yet. Oh, yes,
Ryan.
of course, yes, Ryan. Mm-hmm.
And I have no penalty by taking a guess at this point, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, correct.
Jack Grealish?
Jack Grealish!
Well done.
1 point for Ryan Bailey. Well done, Ryan.
done.
All right. See, and he even did the buzzer system, right?
Yay.
Good job, buddy. All right, here we go.
Thanks, I'm
Number
learning.
2. We are off and running. Again, there are 15 of these. It's going to get interesting. This is from his Panini card. I want that clear. With age comes wisdom and, apparently, goals. 3 years after he was called up to the German national team, this player put up impressive numbers through the first 8 months of 2021. That's a direct quote. Aside from the this player part, I added that part. All right. With age
one
comes
more
wisdom
time?
and apparently
Yeah, okay.
goals. 3 years after he was called up to the German national team, this player put up impressive numbers through the first 8 months of 2021.
Nicholas Fulkrug. Joe, Nicholas Fulkrug. It's not right, but I'm guessing anyway.
Your name is Nicholas Fulkrug? I'm confused because
Joe,
the buzzer
Nicholas
system seems to be
Fulkrug.
out of order.
No, I did say
in
Joe.
Jeopardy,
That'll be
I believe
recorded
Jeopardy
on the audio version.
works the same way here. We're sticklers about
Yeah.
form of a question
Joe,
slash buzzer.
what is Nicholas Fulkrug? It's still wrong.
Incorrect.
but
Thank
I'm
you, Joe.
tossing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ryan,
Yes.
Kai Havertz?
Kai Havertz!
Wait, what was the age with?
That
I was
makes no
presuming it was
sense.
an older player.
Same here.
Well done, Ryan. Your remaining clues: he scored 3 goals to more than double his previous international output, including 2 at Euro 2020. And then I had more clues for you, but Ryan didn't need them.
I like
3
it.
goals
him
to
some
more than
points.
double his international output's a great way to say he scored
that's
1
why
goals and then he scored 3 goals. That's awesome.
That's why these cards are my favorite, because there is one coming up that is so not helpful in so many different ways. They are very generic. Now this one,
Great.
I
Can't wait for
didn't.
it.
I'm going to tell you right now. This is the only one I didn't feel the need to add anything to. I have a feeling we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
A standout, comma. This player put his national team and by extension his own greatness on display at the inaugural CONCACAF Nations League final in June 2021.
Joe,
Yes, Joe.
Pulisic.
I'm going to need a full name.
Christian Pulisic.
Joe Larry.
That is correct.
Yes.
Joe gets it right. Christian Pulisic is the answer.
His own greatness put on display. That was a great Nations League final, if memory
The
serves.
Phenom captained his squad to a 3-2 victory against Mexico, winning the contest with a penalty kick in the 114th minute.
That is like truly one of my favorite soccer games of all time. Like that is
Really?
I think by all even objective standards is a phenomenal game. I believe it was back and forth. Went to extra time. There was the goalkeeper change for the U.S. where Ethan Horvath has to come on the field.
That's right.
I believe Kellen Acosta is chirping in that game. There's like a set piece. There's a lot of fun stuff in that game. That's an all-timer like U.S.-Mexico game. It is so good.
Joe has knowledge and a point. Ryan also has a point. We have
Ryan's looking at me like
points?
that's a horrible choice. Ryan, that is a great game of soccer, and I will hear nothing to the contrary.
I'm agreeing, but I just don't think you've seen the conference playoff in 2011 between Wimbledon and Luton, which was, high drama.
You're correct to assume.
Can I-
If that's how you felt about what I said, actually, never mind. Your disdain was completely warranted because I am not interested.
Graham, I would give you a point for beating me to the joke, but I think Ryan would protest. So instead, just
That's fair.
a tip of the cap. All right. Next one. After making his senior international debut back in 2009, this player has now manned goal for his national team in parts of 3 decades. His countrymen would have it no other way.
What does that even mean? That last bit.
After making
Graham.
Joe.
Oh, I heard Graham first.
Oh, it's not this.
Have an answer, Graham.
I was going to say Manuel Neuer, but it's not. He would have made his debut before 2009, surely.
Is that your answer?
Yeah, I'll just go for it.
Incorrect.
Oh, it was debut in 2009.
Joe, you buzzed in. Would you like me to read it again? I can
Yeah,
read
but
it.
my buzzer was was chalked off because Graham got to go first.
Okay, fine. After making his senior international debut back in 2009, this player has now manned goal for his national team in parts of 3 decades. His countrymen would have it no other way.
I love the last bit.
Oh, well, I tell you
they
what.
ask
You know what? Here's a bonus clue for you. In March 2021, this longtime keeper contributed to his count in FIFA World Cup qualifiers, recording 3 saves in 3 games. No, that doesn't help either.
Is
I
that still?
figured not.
Is that the second clue, or are we
No.
still technically? Okay, I'll say Joe, and I'll say David De Gea.
Incorrect. All right. Now this is where I fleshed it out myself. Here's your next clue. Despite the length of his career, he has only played in 2 World Cups. In 2018, he played 2 games, both of which his team lost, and then he sat out their third, which they won. However, in 2022, he saved a penalty in 2 different games, including one off Lionel Messi, and helped his team qualify for the knockout round.
In the 2022 World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to go.
Watch
am I?
that together.
No, you can.
guys.
We're on the next clue, right? Yeah, go ahead, Graham.
Okay.
I don't hear a
Graham?
buzzer, though. Thank you.
Tim Krul?
Incorrect.
Oh,
All
good
right.
guess, though.
So, 2 World Cups. 2018, he played 2 games. They lost both of them. He didn't play the one game that they won. In 2022, he saved a penalty in 2 different games, including one off Lionel Messi, and helped his team qualify for the knockout round.
Okay, so who was in Argentina's group? Ryan, do you want to tag team real quick? I'm not going to help us get to the answer, but do we want to talk
Graham
this through
out
out
now?
loud? Yeah, Graham's out.
For this round,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay, so Argentina had Saudi Arabia in their
Saudi
group.
Arabia.
I remember that.
It is
God,
not a
nothing
player
on the
from Saudi
other,
Arabia.
on the other 2. Who else is in
right.
that group?
Remember.
Do we want our final clue?
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
go
another
on.
clue. Yeah, okay.
He is still playing, and we have discussed his performances recently.
Oh,
though
no.
not. Graham, you can guess. We're on the next
just
clue.
got
I thought I was out.
No, you get-
All right,
you get-
Graham.
Yes, Graham.
Chesney.
That is correct.
well
After
done.
each clue, you can guess again. That's how it works.
Poland
That's
and
why Joe
Mexico.
was.
It was
That's why
Poland
Joe
and
was
Mexico
smart
in that group,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
I was going to
Yes.
say
Ah,
Danielson.
well done, Graham.
Danielson would have been a bonus point.
Danielson.
Thank you for that. I keep wanting to reveal the players prematurely. I do love that Joe, the player that Dan gave me, by the way, to like conceal the set. I think it was largely inspired by the conversation we had on the Patreon. It's Anthony Davis.
Nice.
The brow. The brow.
Incredible pull.
There you go.
Joe, just to jump in, Poland were in Argentina's group.
Yeah, and Mexico, as it turns out. I remember watching that
yeah.
Poland-Mexico game on the plane back to Phoenix from New York City. That's not relevant, but, just...
Was
good
that
times.
one of the greatest games of all time up there with
Nah,
US and Mexico?
I think it was terrible, if memory serves.
I am so excited for the crickets that's about to happen after this next clue. Next player. He topped his team in goals scored in the 2019-2020 Europa League with 6 goals, 4 more than any other player in the squad. He netted in 5 consecutive group stage appearances, including a brace against Feyenoord. No? All right.
Joe, Jesus
Yes, Joe.
Navas.
No.
All right.
But,
Did you say 2019,
beautifully
2019 Europa League.
yep.
All right.
As in 18-19.
No, 19-20. Thank you.
19-20.
Oh, okay.
Topped his team in goals scored in 2019-2020 Europa League with 6 goals. Here's your next clue. This player is Colombian and played for a team in the United Kingdom, but not specifically England.
Graham. Morelos, Alfredo Morelos. Yeah.
Alfredo Morelos is correct. Graham gets the point. Graham has come back to tie Ryan. Ryan with 2, Graham with 2, Joe with 1. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and do some more. We need a title for this one, and I don't know what it is. We'll see if we can come up with one in the break. Welcome back to TSS TCT. Ryan, did I get it right? Total
TSS
Soccer Show?
TCT V1 2025.
Yeah.
Go.
Parentheses, the phasening, parentheses, league phase.
Trading card trivia is what Ryan came up with during the break. Ryan, nicely done. TSS TCT.
Can
I'm
I
never going to remember
can I say
that.
something really quick? I am really worried about Graham going on a run for the entire rest of the show. Graham's got 2 in a row. Ryan, I feel like if we don't pull one here, we could be in a real trouble getting back momentum. So
You're suggesting some collusion here, Joe? Is that what
I
you're
mean,
saying?
not necessarily, but I'm just saying that I'm worried, and I feel like this is where Graham's really going to hit his stride.
Joe, just as you said that, I've got really bad cramp, so maybe that's what's going to stop me from literally going on a run at this point. I'm
The voodoo
holding
doll's working, guys.
You're right.
This is great.
Your
All right.
injury. Wow.
Sweet.
I wish
It's in the
Jeopardy
calf,
had
right,
more.
Graham? Is it thigh or calf?
It's foot. It's
Oh,
neither.
foot.
It's
Oh,
in my
well,
foot,
it's not
yeah.
100% accurate, but
Wow.
You
I
have
don't
foot
need my-
cramp?
Yeah, foot cramp.
cramp.
Weird. Yeah.
I don't,
because
I
you're
don't
so
know
tall.
what to take of that.
Listeners don't know, but Graham is 6'9".
Taylor, if you could stop asking questions about Rangers players, then maybe we'll have a fighting chance.
No, don't.
We'll see. We'll see if that continues. We'll find out. Right now, I do wish Jeopardy had more contestant
What-
collusion as the
is?
the game show was going. All right, here we go. Next one.
Joe really
So-
wants to win. That's what I'm learning.
Ken's going on too much of a run. We got to slow him down. All right, here we go.
Some of these begin with "Did you know?" This is a "Did you know?"
Okay.
Did you know that
No.
this player delivered a match-winning goal? You did not. A match-winning goal in his continental debut on September 16th, 2021, in the 22nd minute against Dinamo Zagreb in the Europa League. He intercepted a pass and slotted the ball into the open net for the tie-breaking tally. I don't know who thought that needed to be the trivia, but credit to them. These are. I should add. These appear to be Europa League specific cards. Some of these Europa
Excellent.
League specific. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Taylor, remind us of the year. I think that's maybe the only useful thing.
Just
in
the
that.
year. You don't want the specific date that they felt they need to include. September 16th, 2021.
Joe, Jesus Navas.
Wow.
I wish
Okay.
more than anything I had a Jesus Navas card.
Yeah.
Spoiler, I might.
I'm glad this is themed on that contest we famously cover on this podcast.
It's always more been a conference.
Always,
league,
always.
personally,
All right,
but-
next clue. At the time of this card's creation, he had just switched his national team allegiance after previously being an unused substitute for a different national team in World Cup qualifying. Yes, Graham.
I'm at Laporte.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Good shout.
That's what I was
yes.
thinking.
Can you read that one more time, Taylor?
Sure. At the time of this card's creation, so 2022, I believe, is when it was created. He had just switched his national team allegiance after previously being an unused substitute for a different national team in World Cup qualifying.
Okay, I got nothing.
That national team was England.
That he switched to or from?
From.
Okay.
All right. Final
Joe?
clue.
Joe?
Yeah, Joe?
Scott McTominay?
Incorrect. Final clue. Anyone can guess. The floor is open. He now plays for a CONCACAF national team.
Yeah, that's just the route I'm going down.
Shoot.
is it?
Oh, no. Oh, hold on, I'm not ready yet.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm not ready. Can you read the first clue again? Is that allowed or no?
I feel like you're stalling for time because that clue cannot
Right.
possibly be
Graham.
helpful.
No.
Graham.
Oh, Graham?
I'm unsure about this one, but I might as well go for it. Michael Antonio.
Mikel
Yes!
Antonio.
Oh, nice get.
I
Nice
don't remember
ball,
him
Graham.
being on the bench, actually being called up to an England squad. But yeah, Jamaica was the route I was going down. There.
I believe he's a Sam Allardyce call-up, amazingly enough.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well done.
What year
I
that
For that
was.
one game.
that was
Graham.
gettable.
Graham, or Joe, your fears of a Graham run might be well founded.
I had
Let's
Antonio,
see.
but I wanted to be sure, and I botched it. Well played, Graham.
I was thinking a CONCACAF domestic team. I got confused rather than a CONCACAF national team. So that's my excuse. What's yours, Joe?
I am
Coward.
so excited for this next one. even if Joe is a coward.
I wasn't brave enough to say it. I didn't want to. I wanted to make sure I got it, and I failed.
All right, here we go. After wrapping up a stellar first year with Barcelona, this player returned to his national team with a wealth of experience to draw on ahead of the squad's 2022 World Cup qualifiers.
Oh my!
After wrapping up a stellar first year with Barcelona, there might be some editorializing here. This player returned to his national team with a wealth of experience to draw on ahead of the squad's 2022 World Cup qualifiers.
Joe, Frankie De Jong.
Incorrect. Anybody else? Next clue? All right.
No, next one.
Get your buzzers ready. Lining up at left back, the young defender helped hold El Salvador and Canada to one
Joe.
goal combined in early
Alex Balde.
September. Incorrect, Joe. In World Cup qualifying, Alex Balde held El Salvador and Canada.
Yeah, no, that doesn't track.
Graham.
I thought
Ryan.
I
Graham?
left back and got confused.
Sergio Dest.
Need a dest.
Yes.
What is this left back nonsense?
He played there for a little while.
I knew that was going to annoy Joe so much.
That's so frustrating.
Oh, this makes me so happy. Okay. All right, Joe. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We're coming back.
We have another Did You Know now, gentlemen, which means it's
Oh,
Europa
yeah,
League.
baby.
All right, here we go. Oh, no. Wait a minute.
Of course, it's Europa League. Why would it be?
Wait a minute. This card is, okay. Disregard what I just said. We'll get to the bottom of that in a moment. Okay.
Okay.
Did you know that this player tied for the team lead with 5 goals during his club's run to the 2018-2019 Champions League final?
One more time, please.
He tied for top scorer for his team with 5 goals during his team's run to the 2018-2019 Champions League final. Who was
Joe.
in that 20? Yes, Joe?
Sadio Mane.
Incorrect.
Good guess.
Ryan.
Yes, Ryan.
Harry Kane.
That's
he's
correct. Now, here's the more confusing one. This card is the other ones were Europa League. This is Europa Conference League, is what it has as
Nice.
the top line here. So
That's tattoo worthy right there.
That's just the Spurs of it all, right there. Can't escape.
all right. So Graham with 4 points, Ryan with 3, Joe with the 1. Next up. Okay, here we go. I'm so excited for this one too. With apologies to Green Day, nobody wake up this player before September ends. A forward for his national team, he was on a dreamlike tear during the month in 2021. Let's go with that again. With apologies to Green Day, nobody wake this player up before September ends. A forward for his national team, he was on a dreamlike tear during that month in 2021.
Joe, Robert
Yes,
Lewandowski.
Incorrect, but good guess. A very
Ryan.
good guess.
Billy Joe Armstrong.
Incorrect. Somehow a better guess. All right. In 3 early FIFA World Cup qualifiers, this is still from the card, against Liechtenstein, Armenia, and Iceland, he scored 3 goals and notched an assist. So, in 3 2022 World Cup qualifiers against Liechtenstein, Armenia, and Iceland, he scored 3 goals and notched an assist.
Joe,
Yes,
Ciro
Joe.
Immobile.
Incorrect. Final clue. I could go with one more, but final clue for now. That national team he was scoring goals for was Germany.
Joe,
Yes, Joe.
who do I want to guess?
Just throwing names.
I just wanted
All
to
right,
go
Joe.
before Graham.
Joe, let me just say this. There's a reason why I was very excited about this one.
Germany, really excited. Taylor. It's not clicking for
I
me
would say
whatsoever.
Germany goal scorer
No more clues.
this specific show. It makes
No
me
more
very
clues.
excited. All
No
right.
more clues.
Well, we already said Kai Havertz once, so I'm going to say Kai Havertz again because Taylor held my hand through it. Final answer.
Oh, hang on.
Incorrect.
Ryan.
Ryan.
Timo.
Timo Werner. It made me so happy that he was in there. I think Dan gleefully said, "There's a Timo Werner card in there for Ryan."
Very
so
good.
there you go.
Scoring against Liechtenstein and Armenia. What a guy.
By the way, there is no other card has that level of writing. With apologies to Green Day, I feel like that was the one where maybe somebody smoked a little something and then started writing some card text. All right. One more and then we'll take a break. Okay. Although less heralded, defense is just important as offense. When it comes to winning on the international stage, a deep-lying midfielder, this player helped his national team pile up shutout after shutout.
Joe, Rodri.
Incorrect. But I like the repeat and I like the line of thinking. Anyone else?
Nope, next one.
All right. He played 19 international matches between 2017 and 2018, with his national team going undefeated and allowing a mere 3 goals in those games.
Joe, Jordan
Joe.
Henderson.
Incorrect.
Graham.
Yes, Graham?
The player I was going to say I don't think was English at this point, which is a little bit peculiar. Calvin Phillips. It's not Calvin Phillips.
Correct. It is not Calvin Phillips. Also not English.
Yeah.
Didn't say he was English.
I
Because
know.
your final clue is that the national team he plays for rhymes with Telechow. That's a Taylor clue.
Telechow.
It rhymes with that.
Telechow.
Now I'm nervous that I've remembered their nickname incorrectly.
Oh, the nickname or the
No, the
national
nickname.
team?
The nickname,
You
yeah.
said-
Oh,
the
okay,
name
you
of
said
it.
the national team, sorry.
Yes, Joe?
Oh, I always choke.
Deep-lying midfielder.
I'm so scared. Casemiro. I feel good about that.
Yeah.
Casemiro.
Yes.
Is correct.
Telechow does rhyme with Seleção famously.
I think it does. Oh, this
It
is
doesn't
a...
rhyme with Brazil, though, troublingly enough.
No,
Road-
it's so confusing.
You know what? I will take points away. I will take points away right now.
As long as they're from Ryan and Graham, so I can be back in contention.
This was a road to the FIFA World Cup card.
Wow.
Very shiny. All right. Let's take one more break. We'll come back. We got 5 more. Things are hotting up. 4 for Graham, 4 for Ryan, 2 for Joe. Back soon. Welcome back to the Total Soccer Show trading card trivia episode. I'm very much enjoying this one because I don't have to hurt my brain trying to think of things. But you guys do. Let's keep it going. Next one. Here's your clue. Often used as a substitute during the qualifying fixtures, this player became a staple of his national team's starting lineup at Euro 2020. So he was used as a substitute during qualifying, but became a staple of his national team's starting lineup at Euro 2020.
Joe, Leroy Sané.
Incorrect. But again, I like the tactics, Joe. The midfielder started all 5 matches in which he played and logged no fewer than 90 minutes in any of those contests, topping out at 99 minutes. Midfielder, played a lot.
Joe,
Those
Declan Rice.
incorrect.
Okay.
But
Ryan.
yes, Ryan?
Phil Foden.
Incorrect. All right. Those 99 minutes came in the final versus Italy, meaning that he is indeed English.
Joe.
Graham.
Jordan Henderson.
Incorrect. Graham?
Calvin Phillips.
Incorrect.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
One more clue.
Ryan?
One more.
Yes,
clue.
Ryan?
Mason Mount?
Mason Mount!
I said him earlier.
Your final clue is going to be, he has since moved to a new club, and it's gone so well that you've maybe forgotten he exists. But he
well
did
done,
already...
Ryan.
Ryan, Graham, did you guess him earlier, or was that Ryan who guessed him
Yeah,
earlier?
I guessed mine
Okay.
earlier.
For the
yeah.
Jack Grealish one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I just want to congratulate Graham on getting this next one. Did you know that this player scored his first Europa League goal, it's a Europa League card, for his British club in his second appearance on October 19th, 2021, giving his team a 1-0 lead over Ferencváros?
Ryan.
Yes, Ryan.
Cameron Carter-Vickers.
Incorrect.
Joe. Kyogo.
Yes, Joe. Was that?
Kyogo.
Do we have a last name?
Furuhashi.
That's close enough.
You got it!
Oh, it's Kyogo!
Joe, how did you get
pulled
that? How did you get that, Joe?
Well, mostly because
Was it
Taylor
Celtic?
said, "Can't wait for Graham to get this
Yeah.
one," and then you said British, and I was like, "Well, it's got to be a Celtic Kyogo."
That was,
thing.
by the way, that was
Can't
the
believe
entire clue on the back of his card. Not a lot of information there. And did you know that? The answer I'm going to guess was no. Although I guess
Guys,
Joe
my,
did. Joe,
my heart
well
is
done.
beating so fast right now.
All right.
I'm not even kidding.
Oh, I'm so excited for this one to annoy one member of the panel. Okay. Seemingly a premier goal scorer in the making, the player came on strong for his national team during its September 2021 qualifiers for the World Cup. Seemingly a premier goal scorer in the making, this player came on strong
Graham.
for his national team. Yes, Graham.
Balogun. I'm thinking what would annoy Joe. Then the seemingly would rile Joe, I think.
Incorrect. But I like the way
Joe.
you're going.
Gio
Yep.
Reyna.
Incorrect.
Ooh.
All right.
All right.
Next clue. Ryan, you want to take a guess based on what they've just said? No? Okay.
It was September
no.
21, right? You said
Yeah,
Taylor?
Balogun
was.
wasn't in the team then.
A month away from his 21st birthday, the midfielder drilled goals in a 1-1 draw with Canada and a 4-1 victory over Honduras.
Joe.
Yes, Joe.
Okay, so it is for sure a U.S. player.
Uh-huh.
1-1 draw with Canada.
If you slow down, Joe, you can
Yeah.
get this.
I know.
No,
I'm
how's-
trying to remember that game.
How much
against
time do you
Canada.
get?
That's the Matt Turner goal kick that Canada come down and score off of. And why can I not remember the U.S.? I mean, okay.
Because you're going down the wrong train of thought.
Oh no. Okay, that's troubling. Oh
No,
I'm
I mean,
just
no.
gonna say-
Sorry, I shouldn't say anything. Go
I'm
ahead.
just gonna say Weston McKennie. I don't feel good about it, but
Incorrect.
Ryan.
Graham.
I think I heard Ryan first.
I think so too.
Yes, Ryan?
Gio Reyna?
Already been said.
I already
Yes,
guessed.
sir.
Oh, was it?
Graham,
Oh.
please say Gio Reyna.
Brendan Aronson.
Brendan
No.
Aronson,
Yeah.
seemingly a premier goal scorer. Joe Lowry loves him. All right, Graham with 6 points. I think that might be difficult to catch him.
Ryan
and
can still catch him. Ryan
Ryan
has
can catch
two
him.
5. Yeah, Ryan's got 5. I'm in trouble.
Okay. Did you know? It's another Did You Know card, which means it's now a Champions League card, and it is indeed about the Champions League. That this attacking midfielder was his club's second leading scorer with 4 goals in the 2020-2021 Champions League.
Joe.
No?
Kevin De Bruyne.
Incorrect.
Okay.
21-22, you said?
2020-2021.
It's funny because to Graham those numbers
Me.
actually mean
I'm
something,
taking
and to
notes.
me it's just a complete blob of time in the past. 20.
So this attacking midfielder was his club's second leading scorer with 4 goals in the 2020-2021 Champions League campaign. On November 24th, another clue that won't help, he netted in the 7th and 19th minutes of a 4-1 victory over Istanbul Başakşehir.
Ryan.
If you were a fan of his club, you might remember that. Yes, Ryan?
Phil Foden?
Incorrect.
Joe. Bruno Fernandes.
Gio Reyna.
Oh, I was going to say Bruno Fernandes. I surely got in there first.
Yes!
Fernandez. Well done, Joe.
Stewards Inquiry. Inquiry.
Man United always play
Full fat coke. Full
football
fat
teams
coke.
in Europe.
Full fat Coke.
Should've
All
got
right.
that.
Your final one.
So hold on. What are the stakes here? So I'm out of the running. I've only got 4. Ryan, you have how many?
5.
And
Guys,
Graham
I've
must
got-
have 5 then.
I've got crazy news. This one is worth 3 points.
Is this the end of the
Oh.
quiz?
Weirdly, yeah, this is the last one.
Okay.
I do have one more thing we could do, but
Okay.
we'll see. We'll see if we need it.
So wait,
Okay.
wait, hold on. Are you being serious? This is like a golden goal situation, Taylor.
I feel like that will annoy Graham, so
it.
I won't do that to
Do it.
Graham.
No,
but-
do it. Of course, do it.
All right, 3 points. So Graham could win emphatically, or Joe could win, or Ryan could win. Here we go. Say this ahead of time. I'll say this ahead of time. I did try to organize
Surely we are
these.
tied.
What?
I think Ryan and I are tied, surely. If
But
this
you're
is
like
the last
Graham will
one,
win
then
emphatically, or
Oh.
Ryan could win.
it
I
must be
guess.
5-5.
Oh, I think
4.
I think you are correct. I gave a point to the
5,
wrong
5, 4.
chart. Okay, this one's worth 2 points then. Right. So
Yeah,
then
that
Joe
works.
can win.
That
All right, 2 points, not 3. That was a huge difference.
Make
All
it
right.
worth 7 points.
I did 7 points. It is. I did try to structure these so that there was like some harder ones mixed in, and then I wanted one enjoyable one for the end.
Okay.
Who knows why it's enjoyable? Noted for his ability as an attacker, despite his defensive position, this player put his scoring prowess on display on one of football's biggest stages.
Ryan.
Yes, Ryan.
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
I wish he'd said Phil Foden again. Incorrect.
Joe.
Yes,
Jude
Joe.
Bellingham, but I think we're too early.
Incorrect. An attacker despite his defensive position. Don't forget.
Graham.
Yes, Graham?
Benjamin Pavard.
Incorrect.
Nice.
Fun guess
I
though.
feel like we're going to get some buzzers soon. The left back put his national team on top early in the 2020 final of the European Championship, scoring
Joe.
in the second.
Oh,
Yes, Joe?
Okay, so 2020 Euro final was England versus Italy.
I think if Joe just talks out,
Yeah,
he gives
yeah.
himself so much time
Yeah,
to
he
think.
does.
left
Joe.
back,
Five.
left back who scored in that
Four.
game.
Ryan and I both know who it is.
3, 2,
One.
One.
Trippier.
Graham said it so fast. Go ahead, Graham.
Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw.
Well
Yes.
done, Graham.
Oh,
Hang
there
on.
he is.
I think I beat Graham to the buzzer there.
Look.
I beat
That's no
Joe to the Bruno
shenanigans.
Fernandez
Look how
one.
awkward they
this
look how
is
awkward
the-
they made him. Look how awkward and uncomfortable they made him in this picture. He looks.
Yes, that's fair.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
That's
looks
normal,
injured.
I feel. Yeah. Also, Graham, my sincerest apologies if I did come in after you on that. I genuinely thought I was so far before you that I could just say the name because I did not hear you until far later. That could be a lag problem, but I do apologize.
It's all good. It made for a better finale, which I
true.
still won. Yes.
You did.
Congratulations.
Can we believe that
Hollow
Luke Shaw got
victory,
injured
Graham.
again?
Hollow victory. I beat you to the buzzer.
Can we believe that Graham won a trivia about historic soccer players?
All right, we're going with one more thing. Congratulations to Graham for winning TSS TCT, the inaugural version. Graham, I'll be sending you some player cards and a crown. You get both of those things for your
I'll
victory.
take the generic
Congratulations.
MLS hat.
Whoa, that's what we were playing
no.
for. I would have cheated so much more if that was
boy.
the case.
I feel like Graham would wear a championship belt. We might have to get him a trading card belt.
Yeah,
that he
it
can
would.
wear around for his Patreon videos. Okay, we're gonna do one more thing for people who haven't ever heard a Patreon episode. I think that I believe Ryan came up with on the fly, and it was a great one, was basically he would tell us a game, and then we would have to guess players that were either in the squads or in the starting 11s, and if you get one wrong, then you're eliminated, and we see who can be the last person standing. We're going to do a version of that this time. This one might take a little bit longer to get through, because your topic is the 2022 World Cup, and I want simply to know, how many teams that participated in the 2022 World Cup do we remember?
Oh, wow.
All right. So, Graham won. The order I have in my scorekeeping that I did a poor job of was Graham, Joe, Ryan. Alphabetically, we'll keep that going. So, Graham, we'll start with you.
USA.
They were not there, unfortunately. No, they were. Okay. Yeah, USA is correct. Joe?
I will go with,
Joe Linton, excuse me. I apologize.
I will go with Canada.
They were there. Just knocking out CONCACAF, Ryan?
Yeah.
I remember Morocco being there, Taylor.
I remember you being correct just now when you said that. Graham?
Iran.
Iran there. Yes, sir.
All right, I'll take the Netherlands off the board then.
I feel like I wonder when we're going to get into some difficulty. So we got the 32. I feel like around 24 is when we're going to run out of it. But right now we're at 5. So, Ryan?
I think we haven't said England yet.
Now we have. Graham?
For clarity, Taylor, if one of us repeats, probably me, repeats an answer that's already been given, are we out? Or will you give us another shot?
I think because
you
there's so
should get
many,
another-
we'll get
Yeah,
one more shot.
I have a bad memory.
Have Wales been said? I'm just finishing out that group.
Nice.
Rarely and never, and now they have. Congratulations, Graham. Joe?
Argentina
Linton?
for me. Senor.
Oh, they did well.
They did quite well.
They did all right.
Quite well.
Mhm. They did all right. Ryan?
On that note, France.
Yes. Graham?
I'm trying to do it by group. Saudi Arabia.
You are correct. That was a good one, coming off the heels of Argentina, whom they beat, crazily enough. Joe Linton?
Mexico.
Mexico? Mm-hmm.
Poland.
Oh no, that's where I was going with that.
I'm
You know, I
struggling
heard-
to group these at this
I heard-
point. Now I'm struggling to remember the groups.
I heard Szczesny made 2 penalty saves in that World Cup. I think he's the first
Yeah.
player to ever do that.
I heard on October 3rd and a half in 2021 in the Europa Conference League qualifying stages that Timo Werner scored a hat trick against Azerbaijan. And Green Day was there.
They were. don't wake them up. Graham. Oh, wait, no.
I think it's me.
Yeah, it is. Right.
Have we said Qatar yet?
Nope.
Oh, good point.
We have now. Joe Linton?
I will go with Ecuador.
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 Have we said a team one of whose strikers had a tattoo of Neymar on his back, aka Brazil?
We have not.
Rhymes with Chela Chow.
Yes. The confused look you saw was me somehow skipping over them in the list, and I was like, I know they were there. Why is Wikipedia saying they weren't?
You made me doubt that for a
Turns
second.
out,
to the face.
Wikipedia saying they were, and I'm smart.
Phew, I remember that.
Gramuel? Gramington? Gramsley?
Gramothy.
Gramophone?
Wise Gamgee.
Denmark.
Gramwise
remember.
Oh my. That's.
What was that, Joe?
Graham Wise Gamgee.
Woo!
Denmark, is that where you went?
Denmark. They were bad. I remember being
Outstanding work,
disappointed by
Joe.
them.
Yeah.
Joe. Bonus points for Joe. I don't know if I can assign bonus points, but I will here. Joe, go
I will
ahead.
gladly accept.
Graham says Denmark.
Denmark. Who was in that Denmark group, man? We haven't said England yet, correct? Or have
We have said
I
England.
think
Okay,
Ryan
my
might
bad.
have said
My
England.
bad. I will go with Spain.
They were there.
Yep.
I know this is hard to believe. There were teams outside of Europe that were there.
I was freaked out when I said Spain and there was a slow response because that Xavi Simons thing is still haunting me. I've not been able to stop thinking.
Oh, I
Anyway.
forgot about that one. Sorry, Joe.
No. It's no one's fault. It's someone's fault but mine.
Oh, yeah, it was
Right.
more of a, like, generic sorry. I'm not actually sorry.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is it me now?
Yep.
It's me, I think.
No, it's Ryan.
Yeah,
It's Ryan.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
Have we said Japan?
We have not, but you have now.
Nice.
I'll go for the land of Cumdog, Australia.
Oh, my God. All
Mate.
Mate.
Yeah.
I will
Could have gone with Land of Bluey, but no.
I'll
Outstanding
go
work
with a vein of memory just popped up for me. I'll go with Portugal.
there. Correct.
Nice.
Have not been said either. Guys, there's this whole continent. It's like slightly south of Europe. Just saying.
Antarctica.
Okay.
That's the one. They did
Graham's
play.
out.
It was a
I
team
did
of
say
penguins.
Morocco.
Ryan, you're the one. You're the one.
It's also your turn, Ryan.
Is it my turn?
Let's see.
Oh. How about a team that had some history in that continent, Belgium?
Well said and correct. Yes, Belgium. Graham.
I remember them having nice shirts that Graham liked.
Yeah, I bought one in Times Square. That was the only thing I liked about that Roberto Martinez team. I will go for Senegal.
Senegal.
I will go with Croatia, who were the last team in that Canada, Belgium, Morocco group. If memory serves.
That's right.
That's the only other group that we haven't already finished that I can complete in my head.
Have we said Germany?
We have not.
That is my answer then.
Okay, so as we go back to Graham,
There it is.
I believe, I'm just going to say this. I think we've got 2 more European countries. I believe we have 1 more CONCACAF country. We have 1 more AFC. And I believe we have 3 CAF countries remaining.
Wow, we're doing
Oh,
well.
and we have 1 more CONMEBOL.
Okay.
Is it me?
Yes.
I'll go for that one AFC, Taylor, because I don't think we've said
Nice.
South Korea.
Yep.
We have
Ooh,
not.
good pull.
So we have hit all of the Asian teams at this stage.
Yes. Australia, Iran, Japan, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Korea. Yes.
Wow, good job, us.
Good Korea.
Wow, 1 more CONMEBOL. All right, I
I'm
don't
struggling now,
have it
by the
down.
way.
I'm gonna go with.
We said Argentina,
Ghana.
Brazil, and Ecuador.
I'm going
Ghana
with
is correct. They were there.
How many more Europe UEFAs do we have?
I believe 2.
Have we? Did someone say Switzerland?
Oh, good pull.
Nice, Ryan.
Is that what
Power
you're
cube.
saying, Ryan?
I think they were there, right?
They always are. They always are.
Yep.
Whew.
All right, Graham.
I think the one CONMEBOL is actually quite a big hitter in relative terms. I think it's got to be Uruguay, right?
Yep. Last
is
team in that
correct.
Portugal, Ghana, South Korea group. That group was horrible. Do you guys remember that? There were so
Yeah.
many. There were so many bad games in that group.
You all have done well. I think there's only 3 left. I do believe.
Can you give us the confederation
Wait,
again?
does
the
that math
breakdown?
work out?
I don't think the math
tell us.
works there.
I don't think it does. I must be missing somebody.
There's got to be one UEFA. We've hit all of
Mm-hmm.
CONMEBOL and all of Asia. What have we got in CONCACAF and CAF left?
One left for CONCACAF, I think is what you said last, Taylor.
So we've got one CONCACAF, one
Who
UEFA,
was
and
that
what?
team?
Two CAF or something like that? 3 CAF?
I think just 1 calf.
Okay.
Should have been tracking this better.
So one more team. So we've named the U.S., Canada, and Mexico from CONCACAF. Canada finished on top.
Oh.
Then it was, I don't remember if it was Mexico and then it was the U.S., but all those teams qualified automatically. Who was that next team that went? I cannot remember for the life of me. Oh, I'm scared. I only have 1 more that I know on the board. I will go with Tunisia.
That is correct.
Laidouni.
Joe. All right, Ryan.
I thought I was out, but I
think I'm
I
out.
hope I'm not conflating this with 2014.
Oh,
Was it Costa Rica?
Yeah.
It is Costa
they were
Rica.
there.
They were there, really. Good poll, Ryan.
How
10,
many to go,
11,
Taylor?
12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
concerned
17, 18,
here.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, there's 2 left. But
Do
I
we
don't
get
know who-
confederations or no?
Hang on. So I'm done. Oh, no, not unless someone else doesn't get none.
Taylor, are you allowed to remind me of the CAF countries that have already been said?
I'm trying to figure out who I've crossed out that I shouldn't have crossed out. The CAF countries that have been said are Morocco. All right.
Yep.
Then I think we got to go all the way down to, and then there's Tunisia.
I said Senegal. Joe
You
said
said
Tunisia.
Senegal.
I said Ghana.
Ghana. So there's one more.
Yes, I believe so.
Is that one more Cameroon?
It is. I think I had them scratched off. I thought you had already said them.
Nicely
My
done,
mistake.
Graham.
It is
Nice.
Cameroon.
They had terrible shirts. I'm doing this by the shirts now, what I can remember shirt-wise.
Wow.
Oh,
Joe, you can bring it home. There's one more UEFA country.
and that's the
One more
last team on the board.
There's another UEFA country.
One.
That's the
UEFA
last team total.
country remaining. That is the last team, and you all would have gotten all.
No. Okay, don't say if you guys don't say the country. Obviously, do either one of you think you know this team? Graham's got that look in his eye.
I could guess.
Let me think for just a second.
What part of Europe are they from, Graham?
That's what I'm. Hold on. No. Don't say yet.
Okay. All right.
I want Joe to get this so that we've swept it as a
So do
as a
I.
team
I feel like
together,
there's a
so-
lot riding on me right now. We've done England. There's no other teams in the UK that were there. I'm sorry, Graham.
As I vividly remember.
Scandinavia, Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland. No, we've done Denmark and the Netherlands. We've done Belgium and France.
Joe is working his way through that map of Europe.
and Germany.
Keep swinging around. Keep
Oh.
swinging around.
Okay, so some possibilities that could be around. Austria is sitting in my head somewhere. I don't remember
think they were
them
there.
being there. Serbia is also in my head somewhere, but okay, Graham's giving me that look that makes me think that, might be right.
That was the guess. I have to say I'm not 100% on this, but thinking of the countries
guys.
that feel like they were at a World Cup, like
Right?
Serbia was where I
Your
was
your
thinking.
poker faces are incredible, gentlemen. Let me just say that. That was ridiculous.
All right, I
Joe?
will just guess Serbia to put an end to this. Serbia.
That is correct. You guys got all
Nice.
of them.
We did it.
Nicely
Go us.
done.
Nice.
I was not sure you would be able to do that. I definitely would not have been able to do that. So credit to you three. Nicely done, gentlemen. Well played.
Now,
Well played.
bonus round, we go into qualification of all regions.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
You're
almost
talking
like
Europa
we
League
spent.
qualification, I assume.
It's almost like we spent 100 hours over the course of a month talking about all those teams in those games in close quarters.
Wow.
Ryan was in the dungeon, of course, or in the hole in his bedroom.
That was
No
so
Serbia down
fun.
there.
I loved remembering those. That was great.
I'm trying to see if there is a good tiebreaker, but I'm not sure there is. And I'm not sure we need one either. Gentlemen, that was some lovely triviaing you all have managed to pull off. Well done to you all. Well done to Dan again for the trading cards, and for the trading card writers for writing some interesting text behind them. But Graham gets the win for the TSS trading cards, and I think we all won. It's the friends we made along the way that truly matter as we listed World Cup teams. Ryan, back to you to close out the show. I returned the hosting cap onto you.
Oh, thank you very much. And a lovely hosting cap it is. Taylor Rockwell, thank you very much indeed for putting that together. That was a lot of fun. I hope,
pleasure.
dear listener, had as much fun agonising over those answers as we did. And of course, that period of sort of 2020 to 2022, it's a period in time that we all love and look back on fondly for many different reasons. So thank you for bringing us back to that era as well. All right.
At the Euros. Yep.
Yeah, that was great. Very good.
I enjoyed that.
Okay. Thank you very much, Taylor, once again. And listener, thank you very much for joining us on this one. Patreon.com/Total Soccer Show. Hey, we regularly do quizzes and stuff on there if you like this. Go check that out on there. Access to our Discord as well, where no doubt we'll be breaking down the performances and how I did actually beat Graham to the buzzer on that Luke Shaw question. I'm sure it's all going to be broken down in minute detail on there. But for now, Taylor Rockwell, Quizmaster, thank you very much indeed, sir.
Thank you very much indeed, sir. Yourself.
Joe Lowry, a pleasure as always, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And if you hated this episode, we also do other stuff on the Patreon.
Graham Mother.
Graham. Sorry, just getting the buzzer in again to confirm it there.
There we go. That's trigger discipline right there.
Thank you.
Once
Ryan.
again, your timing was off there, Graham. Once again. There we are. Never mind. Listener, thank you again for joining us on the feed here. We'll be back very shortly indeed. But for now, bye. Ryan.